Welcome back to WWETV News. I'm your host, Miaira. In American news, Billboard gave its list for the greatest rappers of all time, and many people, including me, were very upset that legends like Tupac and Ice Cube were left off the list. Now, West Coast icon Snoop Dogg and The Game took to social media to voice their opinions about it. Check out the links below to see the Billboard article, our own greatest of all time music videos article, and David House Movement's greatest lists for Canadian hip-hop.
It's now or never.
In Canada, the Now or Never Before the Six hip-hop documentary debuted at the On Film Festival to resounding success as critics raved about the film. It gave some new knowledge to some of the greatest rappers of all time across the border. Look out for the documentary on Rogers TV's Hot TV program on cable television hosted by Nisa Hot.
What's up, Toronto? I'm your girl Nisa Hot, and this is Hot TV.
Who's hot? Who's hot? Who's hot? Hot TV. Hot TV. Check me out, ma. I'm on Hot TV. Check me out. What you know about me? Been doing my thing. Was born for this scene. Check me out, ma. I'm on Hot TV. Do it for myself, my fans, and my team. We got that heat. You know I always rep my city. You are now watching Hot TV.
This week's interviews include Nefarius, DJ Mel Boogie, Lloyd Coke, DRK, and Danielle, speaking about the greatest rappers in Canadian history and aspects of the documentary.
But a lot of the foundation of everything I work on is like a lot of it was the West End. You know, my dad worked at CHRY DJing, so I had to be in the West End all the time. Then you got the DJ in the crew. He lived at Jane and Finch, and then you got Quezro and Chark Farm. So that whole little West End area is like, you know, the background. And a lot of people don't know is there was a lot of rappers in the West End. The only problem was most of the West End rappers did not know that CHRY cut off around the Eglinton. Eglinton is like where CHRY, you hear all the music, and then past that, the station started getting statically. So you didn't hear. So a lot of the rappers coming out of Scarborough was heard because they were always going on to the more powerful station. So everybody could list all the Scarborough rappers, but no one could list all the West End rappers because the station wasn't powerful enough to hit Scarborough. But the other stations that the Scarborough guys are going on would hit West End and Scarborough. So when I found that out, I was like, yo, I'm hitting up all these other stations. And then when I was pushing to the Nefarius single, I was like, I'm hitting up all the stations. I ain't sitting here just dealing with a station that no one could really hear at the time.
DJ Mel Boogie is somebody who lives and breathes music, not just hip hop, but music on a whole. I've been DJing since I was about 19, DJing on radio since I was about 19. I kind of started DJing when I was about 16, 17. I started when I got my own show when I started going to New York University.
We love to have fun. That's definitely a part of what we do. We love to break new music. And while we're entertaining, we kind of want to have the opportunity to educate people.
And that was back in '93, so I've been on radio ever since. And I just have a love and a passion for music and being able to help break new artists. I think Toronto DJs are among the most versatile and creative DJs out there as far as how they mix and blend and add their own little personality to how they deliver music. You'll find that a lot of mixtape DJs just they can't mix. It's called a mixtape, but they don't mix. They just kind of drop songs and they talk over it, and it's pure galloping beats, and it's stuff that doesn't make sense. But I think that DJs from Toronto and Canadian, a lot of Canadian DJs, period, they like to tell a story with how they do their mix. So they mix from one song to the next. The beat matches. They're telling a story with it, and it, you know, it makes it more enjoyable for the listener or whoever is on the dance floor.
Maestro. Oh man. Okay, let's start off with Maestro. From Let Your Backbone Slide. That I think that was an epic era as far as not only Canadian music and Canadian hip hop, but in hip hop period. He was up there with the best of them, you know what I mean? Big Daddy Kane, Drop the Needle came out. I remember, if you remember, what they call that place again? Nobile Farms, 401 and Weston Road. They used to have like a little mini flea market, and I just remember going into that place and seeing his album cover. He had the tuxedo on, fly as fuck, you know, and just remembering just wanting to get the album. My mom didn't want to copy it for me. It was kind of expensive back then, but he definitely did his thing.
Toronto getting hot, taking trips to Bahamas.
DFK. I produce, I used to dance and DJ. The old school hip hop in Toronto was just a nice vibe, man. Like it was just love. Nobody really had any. I mean, there was beef with, you know, whoever had their little issues with whoever else in other areas, but it was love for the most part. You can go to a concert hall or party center or wherever, club studio. Didn't matter where you're from. Everybody was going there to party, so it was just love. I would say more love, unified, and then like that's what I would say was like just to sum it up.
You know, Toronto's not only full of people who are talented, man, but it's multicultural, and there's so many people here, so many different kinds of people here. And I think as a result, Toronto has so many different kind of styles musically. You know, I don't think we can be pigeonholed into one area to make it sound like Toronto dudes or girls for that matter sound a certain way. We don't all sound like Drake, and we don't all sound like each other. And I think that the multicultural aspect of Toronto and how large our city is and how full of talent it is a great thing to expose to the world. So it's great that Drake's is helping with that.
Tell us about the Big Ticket concert series.
Yo, Big Ticket started in July of 2012 as a way for Perfect Strangers, my group, as a duo with my man Cousin Promise. We shot a video, True to You, at the first ever Big Ticket. Instead of just having a video shoot, which we wanted to be a live on stage performance, we held an actual event. And the event went so well that it turned into a monthly series. And for nearly 3 years now, we've been doing it, and it's turned into one of hip-hop's, or Toronto's, premier hip-hop events. It's not necessarily on a monthly basis anymore, but what it is a regular concert series, a regular party. It's a place where MCs, especially those from Toronto, not just from Toronto, but like up-and-coming MCs as well as legendary MCs can rock the stage, DJs as well, many guest DJs. There's album release parties, video release parties. It's an industry mix and mingle. It's just an overall good time, and the positive vibe that Big Ticket is known for is what it's helping it to grow as one of the best hip-hop events in the city in Toronto.
Keep it going. Worldwide Entertainment TV.com with us. Ill Kids, let go. This one's for all the leaders up in hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Shit. It's what I used to listen to growing up as a youngin', you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga Pac say, ain't nothing like the old school. Yeah.
Yo, DJ Scruff, what's up, baby? What's up, baby? It's up in game time, baby. Time for 100%, baby. Yeah.
Thanks for watching another WWETV News Report. I'm your host, Miaira. Be sure to check back for the latest videos.